Alright guys, so welcome to today's video. In today's video we will continue our work on the ROBLOX Adventure skill tree system. But before we do that, I wanna tell you something. So some of you, or many of you, majority of you, I don't know, okay? So a group of people have been demanding some kind of change when it comes to the video. So they wanted the series to be back, okay? So if you want something to happen that badly, then you should be a little bit grateful for it. The problem is, that I have uploaded the previous episode yesterday, and it was a 40-minute video, and the thumbnail was quite good in my opinion. So I put a lot of work into the video, but also into the thumbnail. And by the video, I do not mean the editing, but the content itself, okay? And my personal problem is that you guys aren't grateful enough, okay? I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion of it. So the watch time is 40 seconds in a 40-minute video. I do not expect you to, watch the full video, but you could have at least watched 5 minutes, Yeah, and the views aren't that great as well for something many of you have been demanding, but that's just how it is, okay? So that's how YouTube works. So I could continue complaining, but I'm gonna move on with the video. So I'm just gonna end this series in the next episodes, and then we'll see what else we're going to do. But enough with that, enough with killing the mood. Let's move on. So what I wanted to do now is that I wanted to work on the stuff I have mentioned in the last part of yesterday's video. So we want to make this client-sided. That's the first thing we want to do. And in order to do that, you have to switch over to the script, and right here where it says brick color line green, you have to refer to the skill tree remote event. So refer to the replicated storage, then to this remote event called skill tree, and then perform a fire client. And this means that we are basically fire clienting. So it's the exact same thing as a fire server, with the only difference that you now fire from server to client and not from client to server. And the client we want to fire to is of course our player. So player. So we have acquired the player through this click detector. Okay, so we want to fire client this player with the task to change color green. And we want this to happen for a certain brick, of course, which is going to be V. So V is the part you have clicked on, and we want the color to be changed for this V brick right here. Yeah. Okay. Now, wait, let me think. Yeah, let's go inside of here. So of the skill tree handler script. As you can see, we have already done a fire server right here. So else if what equals change, what was it, change color green, then skill info brick color dot new lime wait, lime, come on, lime green. There we go. Okay, so you might ask, why skill info? This is actually something no, not skill info, but skill. So this is something I've done badly, or I've done worse in the last episodes. So we have 3 arguments right here in total, and skill is our second argument. And the second argument of this thing right here is this one, if you do not count this one, and you do not count this one because you just don't count it, okay? So do not ask. So we got this as the second argument, which is skill right here. And we have used skill right here to do something for the camera's perspective. and we did not consider that we are going to use this in any other form, and that's the problem now. But I hope that you can understand that skill in this context is the brick we have clicked on, so the skill part we have clicked on, okay? So that's it. There's nothing more into it. Now when we hit play, no, actually, do not hit play because we have already unlocked those skills. Oh, we could, wait, we could hit play. Then get rid of all of these unlocked skills we have right here. And then, yeah, we already have a lot of skill points. Then switch over. Brick color is not a valid member of click detector. Oh, wait. Instead of... do not use v but v.parent. I'm sorry. V is the click detector, of course. v.parent is the port. There we go. So now, as you can see, they turn green for us, but they do not turn green for the server. And that's the thing we wanted to achieve. So, only having this client-sided now results in us only seeing it this way, which is good because this skill tree right here is going to be used by many other players as well. And I'm going to show you later on at the end of the series how to set it up properly. And yeah, so we are unable to unlock this because we have already unlocked it in the last testing session. The problem was just about coloring it as well. So when we now hit play again, let's go inside of here. As you can see, we have unlocked all three, okay? But the problem now is that all three are red. So how can we load the skill tree? That's the next thing we want to deal with. And this is easy as well. So all you have to do is that you have to go to data. And then right here, what we want to do is that... Wait. Okay, yeah, so this is actually interesting now. But wait. Okay. So I'm still gonna continue. Okay. So let me just write something down first of all, and then I'm gonna comment on it. Wait, let me actually take this, put it up here. All right. So this is it. Let me see if this has worked. At least I hope so. Okay, did not work. Table expected got number 37. Where? My God! Okay, so apparently we have only unlocked the knife throw yet. So let me unlock all 3 of them and let's save them. At least I hope that they are going to be saved now. Okay, as you can see, they have been saved and they are being loaded. And that's doing how you create this load for the skills. Okay. So let me quickly go through this. So this is a little bit more complicated, but it was okay to do, I think. So what we have right here is this unlocked skills table, which is being loaded. So you should know about all of this. So I is the name of the skill. Okay, keep that in mind. And what we're doing now, besides, you know, casually loading those unlocked skills, is that we are looping through this, okay? And this is basically, you know, so the moves which are being represented by one of those bricks right here. So skill 1 represents the content of this, for example, which is that skill 1 is a stand barrage, you know, so this description, those required skill points, all of these are being represented by those bricks. Now, we are looping through this table, and while looping through them, we are looping through them one more time, and we are looping through, look, so we are now looping through this, okay? And by one more time, I mean that we are now looping through these, so these values of those indexes. And with each loop of those values, we are basically comparing the name of the skill which has been loaded and the skill which is inside, or the name of the skill which is inside of here. Okay, and if we have found a match, then we are basically fire clienting the same way as we have done right here, and we are now referring to one of these parts according to what they represent. So, and according to what they represent in this context means that when we have found a match, first of all, let's say in time stop, then we are referring to I2, and I2 in this context is this one, or this one. In this context, we are speaking of time stop, therefore it has to be skill 3. So skill 3 is being inserted right here, which makes the reference complete. So workspace, wait for child, skill tree, find first child, skill 3, I think, was it? Yeah. And that's doing how this works, okay? And this happens 3 times, so with each unlocked skill. And this is it, so there's nothing more into it. Okay. So, what we could do as well is that, wait, I had to go AFK. So the other thing I wanted to create was kind of order of things, so that you're not able to unlock one skill before you have unlocked another. Okay, and this is also easy to do, at least I think so. So basically have to take a look at where everything is being unlocked, and this is right here. And yeah, so one of the two of those requirements is that you have enough skill points and that you haven't unlocked the skill before. Let's set another requirement, and this is that, and wait. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, so the problem I personally had was that we would not be able to, you know, cut out the number in each name right here. So skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, as you can see, we have number 1, 2, 3, which you know, make up an order. And I had the problem that, or I still have it, that we are not really able to cut out the number from this string. So you could possibly argue that we just take the last character of every name. But what, for example, happens when we have something like skill 10, skill 11, then you will only take the you know, so the 2 last numbers. So you could possibly do that. The problem is that when we want to make this process automated, then yeah, then we would have a spread of problems. I'm still thinking on how we could possibly solve this. Um, let's try something out. Print v parent name. Okay, 666. Okay. String sub b parent. I'm just experimenting around a little. Okay, look. So this is just a random portal I've created. It will probably cause errors when we click on it, but I don't care. This is just to test it out. So 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, look. Look, I think that I have found a formula to do this. So wait. Wait. I was just about to enter something silly. Wait. Okay, wait. I've just acquired the idea back. So okay, look, there we go. Let me play again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, it does work. It does work. Look, just to verify that it really works, I would like to, no. I'd like to, just have some more examples to really make sure that this works. Okay. So final testing and then we're good to go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Perfect thing. Okay, so let me delete them. Let me just quickly continue. So where is it? Where will? There we go. It's local number, to number. This thing. Let's put it right here. Let's copy this because we will need this. And there we go. and data folder, wait for child, unlocked skill, find first child. Now wait, we still cannot do it this way because if number is greater, nah, wait. If not, number is or equals or is greater than 1, then return down there. Ah, wait! If number greater than 1 and unlocked skill, find first child, skill, number minus 1 the name, wait. Okay, let me try this out. Let me see if this works, and if it works, then I'm gonna be explaining this. So let me delete all of the skills I currently have. Now the problem is that this system right here does not work for when you delete all of the stuff. Okay, as you can see, we have no skills now, so attempt to index number with name. Oh my god, how can... God! There we go, look. Look. Now let me try to unlock this. Because I was about to say it doesn't work, but... Attempt to index nil with name. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? Literally 3? 3 minus 1 is 2? Skill 2 dot name. Where is the problem? Wait, I know what the problem is. Module. Look, There we go. Now it should work. So we have what's got unlocked right here. I'm about to punch my screen, really. I'm really about to punch my screen. Local get name of previous skill. Print get name of previous skill. Let's see if this does something. Okay, it does not do anything because we have a problem right here. This problem is this thing right here. Be that parent name. Now wait. No. Attempt to index null with, yeah, okay, wait. Description name. Look, then let me do it like this. So maybe this will do. Come on. Now it works. Look, knife throw. So I'm not able to unlock this, but I'm able to unlock this, and now I'm able to unlock this as well. Whew, finally. Let me just quickly get rid of all of these prints I have added. Then I'm gonna explain to you how this works. Okay. Let me just play this, and let me delete all of my unlocked skills I have currently. And then after this, I would like to test this out one more time and then see if it works. And if it works, then I'm gonna fully explain to you how this works. Okay, did not delete my data. Come on. Okay, now it has saved. So let me try to buy this. Does not work. Let me try to get this. Doesn't work either. I wanna buy this, but I'm able to buy this as well. Okay, it works. It works fine. So let me explain you how this works. Now this is a little bit more complicated, but I hope that it is still going to be understandable for you. So let's delete this. Okay, so it starts right here. What we are doing right here is that we are trying to get this number out of this name. So for example, skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. We're basically trying to get the last digit right here. Okay, and we do this by using something called string sub. So this, as this description right here tells you, returns the provided value converted to a number, or nil if possible. So what we have right here is that you basically, this was for two number. Now returns a substring of s that starts at I and continues until j. I and j can be negative. I defaults to 1 and j defaults to minus j. So what this basically tells you is that you have to enter a string, and you can basically divide the string into substrings, so shorter forms of the string, and you can tell the script where to start and where to end, and then get this piece, means where it starts and ends, out of the string. So for example, what I've done right here to automatically examine the last digits, because this changes once you have 10, so skill 10, skill 11, or skill 100, or skill 1000. So the digits, they get longer, okay, and this changes, and therefore I have created this formula right here which basically works automatically. So we are basically taking the current amount of characters inside of the string, which is 6 when we speak of these, and minus the total amount of characters minus 6. Now, if we have 6 characters right here, so 6 minus 6 minus 6, basically 6 minus 0 is 0. Okay, so it starts at 6 and ends at 6, and the 6th character of this name right here is the number, so 1, 2, or 3. Now, when we have skill 12, for example, so we have 7 characters because we have added one more to the end. So we have 7 characters. So 7 minus 6 is 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. Means this starts at 6 and this ends at 7. So the 6th character is 1 and the 7th character is going to be 2. So this formula always achieves that this argument right here stays at 6, and the 6th character is the number, so the number or at least the start of the number. So when we have 100, for example, the 6th character is the 1, the 7th the 0, and the 8th the 0 as well. And that's basically what this what this thing does. So this always stays at 6 due to this formula right here, and this is always the total amount of characters. Now, what we are doing down here is that we are basically checking, first of all, is the number which we currently have greater than 1? And this is important because of this check, because of this next check right here. In order to understand this, I should explain this next check to you. And keep in mind, this next check, so this requirement only works when it is not happening. So, we are basically trying to look for a skill. We are looking for a skill which has a certain name, and the name is being referred through this. So how does this reference work? So this reference works by referring to the module, so to this module's table, I mean, so this thing, and trying to index something which is called skill. Okay, so all of these 3 have skill in their index, skill, and then these 2 dots connect the number which is going to come out right here, and this number is the number which we have right here, minus 1. So basically we are indexing one of these, and then you have a dot name, and this dot name refers to the skill's name which belongs to a certain index. Now the interesting part about this is how this number thing right here works, and this should also make it understandable why we only want numbers which are greater than 1. Because if we would insert 1 right here, then we would have skill 0. And there is no skill 0. That's the reason why we only have, everything or so while we have this check, okay? So to prevent that we have a reference to a possible skill 0 which does not exist. Okay, so if we pretend that the number, for example, is 2, then this check is true, and then right here you would be referring to you would try to index skill 2 or skill 2's name. So skill 2 is this one, and its name is 9th row. So you would basically try to look out for an entry inside of this unlocked skills folder which is called 9th row, and if it does not exist, if it does not exist, then you basically return. So why is it so important that this skill exists? So it is important because number is the number of the part which we have just clicked. Now number minus 1 would be the number of the previous skill, okay? And we are basically checking if the previous skill was unlocked and is inside of our unlocked skills folder. And if this is not the case, then we want to return. And if this would be the case, then this check would fail and we'll just continue with this code right here. And that's basically how this order works. Now, if you do not want to have any order inside of here, then just get rid of number and of this check, and this should do. Okay? Now, the last thing I would like to do is is the idea that this skill tree right here is now only valid for one stand, let's say. So you will of course have multiple stands, and if multiple stands would share one skill tree, then you would have a huge problem, okay? And in order to, you know, take care of this problem, we first of all have to create an entry or value called stand to be able to do this thing. So instance.new string value inside of f, which is going to be called stand, and the value is going to be none by default. Now, that's the first thing. Second thing right here is that we should... Let's duplicate this. Wait. Let's put it right here. Wait. Part. Okay, so those are those connectors. So let's call this one test stand, or let's just call... No, let's call this the world. I'm sorry. The world. And let's give this one any other random stand name. Let's pick made in heaven. Okay, so those are just examples. Now let's try to change up this structure a little. Okay, yeah, so this is pretty random, but it is just to show you or to empathize you how this can work. So, very important in order to maintain this order is that you have to give the correct names. So you have to have those numbers right here in their correct order. So that is very important to have. So do that, please. Let's actually have some more. Okay, so 11 skills now. So, of course, the design is a little bit trashy, but you can, of course, do it better, okay? So you can enhance this if you want to. So this is just here to, you know, just to show you how it can be done and not how to do it. Of course, the design, I'm not talking about the script. So the script should, of course, be the same or very similar. Otherwise, you should not be complaining about why this is not working or anything. No? So... So this might look ugly, but you know, so I'm just doing this for test purposes, so do not take this seriously or anything. So, the question now is, how do we assign one skill tree to one stand? So how does this work? Mr. Myrtle, tell us, how is this going to work? I'm going to be showing you that in a bit. Alright, there we go. So, we have now done it this way. Okay, so we have all of those things inside of here. Right, we could even enhance this later on, but let's actually take care of this first of all. So, important with this one is that you put these entries inside of another table, and this table has to carry the name of the stand. So, the world, right here, and made in heaven on the other hand. Okay, now it is also important that you change the way how you refer to the table. So you have this, for example, now, but instead of having it this way, you should also have it this way. Wait. Now we have to put the data folder up here, so we can delete this. Now wait. Never mind. There is a way to get around this. Script parent name. Now we could just add script.parent name, even though this would not be that safe. Let me explain later on why this is not that safe, but we can still add it. Wait. Oh, wait. Just everywhere where it says module and this whole stuff, just add this. Now, the important thing is about this thought, where is it? This. Now, where is it? This local script here. Look. So, let me explain you why this is not safe. So, or the way we do it right now. So, you're basically taking the name of the stand you're currently viewing the skills of. You're taking it from the folder, okay? This means that you're having access to that skill tree, okay? And you could, for example, I don't think that this will happen, therefore I'm also using this method. But you could, for example, if you have skill trees which are very nearby to each other, let's say that you have a skill tree right here, then you could click on it, and then you would have access to that skill tree as well. And this is the reason why this is not that safe, because this could still happen. But to get rid of it, you can just move the skill trees that far apart. So this works. And the other way would be that you do not refer to script parent.name, but you refer to the stand value of the player. Then you really have the player bound to that one skill tree because of its stand value, and not because of the player viewing the skill tree right here. So exploiters could bypass this easily, so they could just manipulate the camera to one of those skill trees and then just work with it. So this could possibly happen. And that's the reason why I also wanted to put the data folder up there. I think that I might be doing this as well because this is just too unsafe in my opinion. So data folder, wait for child, stand, value. So take this and put it right here, and everywhere else where we have just put it in. There we go. Now, we have to do one more check right here, one big check, which checks whether the stand value is not none. So that's important as well, because there is no point in viewing a skill tree when you do not even possess a stand, okay? That's basically what this check does. Okay, now we have to take care of this skill tree button. So we basically have to know which skill tree we have to view. Since we have no access from the client to what our stand is, we have to do it in a pretty complicated way. Well, let's try to do it anyway. So, local current stand, none. Okay, so we have this variable, which is called current stand, which is none. And we have to check whether enable default, so that's for the cooldown, and current stand also does not equal none. So this process right here, of course, requires this current stand variable to change. Okay, so when does it change? It is going to change via this fire client feature, inform about stand. So what is going to happen is that once this fire client is done, it is going to update the current stand value, which makes it not none anymore, which makes it suitable to, you know, just refer to the skill tree we need. Current stand. So instead of referring to workspace.tree, you refer to the skill trees folder, and then to whatever your current stand's name is, and then to its first skill. Now we have to do this inform about stand fire client thing, and we're going to do that via this data store right here. So we're going to check if I equaled stand. So if that's the case and v value is not none, then we want to fire client this thing. Inform about stand v. There we go. This is it. So we should not be able to... Wait. Let me actually... So let me revert the data store by changing the data store's name. As you can see, everything right here is 0. We have no skill unlocked yet. Let me change this to made in heaven. And let me change my skill points to something very great. Okay. Now let me try to... Nah. Oh wait, let me try to press it. So it does not work because we have not been informed about what our skill, what our stand is. Now when we stop and when this whole thing hopefully saves, which it does, then when we hit play again and when it loads successfully, which it does as well, and then we're able to click on it, and now... Oh wait, why isn't this working now? Okay, now we're having some other issues. Print. Let me try if this reference right here even works, because this might actually be a problem as well. Ah, it is the problem. So we have not added anything inside of here yet. So how much do we have? So we have 11 skills in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. So do not mind the skill names and the skill descriptions. This is just to test us out, okay? So let's hit play again, and let's see if this works now. Okay, still does not work. I think that there's something wrong with the click detectors, but probably isn't. Probably isn't. Oh, look! It is because the script is outdated. So take this one and put it inside of here. Now it should work. Tree is not a valid member of... Ah, look. Look. There we go. As you can see, we still have to change this as well to the current stance thing. Okay, so there's... Okay, wait. Skill info. What is skill info? Ah, okay. There we go. Okay. Good thing. Ah, wait. This thing's out of reach. We're not able to do this. Okay. Look, but as you can see, I can click on it and it is not going to unlock it. But once I click on this and try to click on this right here again, skipping this one, it still should not work. But we are now able to unlock this. And not able to unlock this, but able to unlock this. This. Okay, wait. We're not able to unlock it. 10 skill points. We have... Oh, look! It is because we already have that skill. Oh, this is interesting as well. Nah. Okay, interesting. Okay, then. Let's take all of these. Nah, let's... Come on. Let's take these. Let's move them a little. Okay, then let me change names of those skills quickly. Made in heaven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that we are able to see if the player is actually unlocking all of these or not. Eight, 9, 10, and 11. I'm gonna keep the descriptions and the required skill points, so I'm just gonna keep them. Let's try to test this out again. So as you can see, I'm not able to you know, equip this, but I'm able to equip this, then this, 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 this. Oh my god, now it is out of reach again. But you guys get what I'm able to do, okay? And that's the important thing. Now let me show you an example of how or what happens when you're supposed to change the stance, okay? So when you're supposed to change the stance, then what is going to happen, or what should happen? Let me explain it to you. So due to this current stand variable being a thing, you have to make sure that once you change a stand via a row or roca or whatsoever, that there is a fire client to this remote event which updates this, okay? So you have to do this inform about stand fire client. That's important. Second thing is that you have to clear everything which is inside of here, and you have to change the stand value. And that's everything you have to take care of. There's nothing else you should take care of when it comes to changing the stand. So I'm not going to demonstrate you how this is, or that how this can work, because I don't know what kind of stand system you're using, you know, so that's the problem. But apart from that, this is it. So this is it with the skill tree series, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Just make sure that this is somewhere up in the sky so that no one is able to see it, so that it is out of reach as well. So put it somewhere up here so you can barely see it. Yeah, you can barely see it. Yeah, as you can see, that's the way in how you can approach a skill tree. That's how it works. And you can use those unlocked skills. Wait, it did not save, right? It did not save. Guys, it did not save. It did not save. It did not save. It did not save. It did not, because we were referring to tree right here. So you have to refer to where is it? 222 stand value. Still doesn't work. Interesting. So it's supposed to unlock 10 skills, but it is not. Then let me try to approach it differently. Crypt, wait for child, player dot name, stand value. Let me try to do it this way. Still doesn't work. Okay, so that's actually one thing we have to take care of. And the skills are unlocked as well. Okay, okay. Ah, I know why, look. It has to do with this. So there has to be one more. Okay. Still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. I'm about to punch this monitor. E4. Come on. Now it works. Now it works. Very good. So, let me quickly explain the problem about this, and then I'm gonna go. So the problem was that those checks right here, they worked by looping through this table. Since we have changed the table because of those stands right here, everything has moved up, let's say. So if you imagine it, then we have some kind of different layers. So if we call this layer 1, layer 2, like layer 3, no, everything has changed by one layer, and that's the reason why we had to implement one more loop right here to get this right again. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this series. If you have enjoyed it, then please leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends, leave me feedback in the comment section. Also check out my second channel, guys, links in the description. And yeah, that's it. See ya.